Hey, I'm John from Murphy's Kids. We've been a band for over 10 years now, and we're still lucky that we get to roll around and play shows all over and meet all kinds of cool people. So we thought we'd start documenting the places we go and getting a feel for what the people in all the places we travel to are like. So we decided maybe we'd start with Fairfax, somewhere close to home, and Washington, D.C. So let's check it out. It's time to head out the door. Every band, whether it's U2 or your cousin's garage band, has what we call a loadout. It's when we take all the gear, we put it in our mode of transportation. For us, it's the Murphy-mobile. The loadout is definitely the most fun part of the job, and I always do my part. Isn't that right, Daniel?
Oh yeah.
Hey, we made it. The Jammin' Java. Easily the cleanest place we play. It's just south of our nation's capital. This place called Fairfax, which is rated number 3 place to live by Forbes magazine. Everybody seems to love it here though. And they love it because... let's find out. This is where the magic happens.
Stand in my eyes. You're one minute gone, so it's really no surprise that you got some questions about what a real loadout. Come on. Real talk, you wanna know how big a real life. You wanna know, alright, how big my love is. Size it up.
Ground zero. Changing rock and roll history. Changing rock and roll history. This is my trailer. So the show at the Java was great. Thanks to everybody who came out, and thanks to the Jammin' Java. We had a blast. But as everybody knows, after the show, it's the after party. All the guys from Irresponsible were getting together over at their place. So me and Randy decided we'd go and check it out.
Did you know that Fairfax County was named number 3 greatest place to live by Forbes magazine?
I didn't know it was one of the greatest places to live. I knew it was one of the wealthiest.
According to Forbes. Or would it be different?
There'd be a bit weird people.
Let's just, okay, the way I look at it, Vienna, I mean, I grew up in Vienna. My parents, I was born in Maryland and grew up in Vienna, and it's a very...
That's tough shape.
I know, it's a very yuppie area to grow up in, and I mean, I'm very privileged to be living here.
So you like the layout, and you like that people who live near you and your friends that live in mansions.
Yeah, they're rich.
Okay, that sounds pretty
I don't
awesome.
have to be rich. I just have to hang out with rich people.
Fairfax County was rated the number 3 place to live by Forbes magazine. How does that make you feel?
Confident.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wish we were up at number 1. If we made it to number 1, which we were a couple years ago.
You've been keeping up with this.
Yeah, I have actually.
You got a subscription to Forbes?
I mean, my family does. I share.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about living in Fairfax?
It's really safe. I can leave my car unlocked.
Okay.
Oh, really, Cindy? Fairfax is safe? Not even a year ago, at Fairfax Town Center, I was attacked by a roving group of feral children.
I don't imagine living anywhere else.
You would never live anywhere else besides Fairfax County.
Well, except
What's your favorite part about living in Fairfax? What could you not live without if you moved away?
Oh gosh, if I could not live away from Fairfax, it would be probably. Oh, it's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
It'd probably be the closeness of nothing. It actually has the highest rate of people that live over the age of 80. It has the highest living, what would you call it?
The most living people who are very, very old.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Something like that. The greatest population
Everyone-
of dying people on the planet.
There we go.
Okay. Candace, what's your favorite part about Fairfax?
My favorite part? That I can walk to bars from my house.
So the party was a blast. Thanks to everybody in Irresponsible and Maggie for having us over. It was nice talking to everybody and kind of getting some insight on the belly of the beast there in Fairfax. The next day, though, I think we're going to head up to D.C., our nation's capital.
We got most of the day off today, so we're going up to DC. It's hot as hell. We're taking the metro. It should be a fun one though. We're going down to the mall. We're going to check out some of the museums, I guess, and we'll kind of see what the people in DC kind of have for us. Hey, we made it to DC, finally downtown. One of the most beautifully kept and beautifully architectured places on the planet. It's 102 today on the thermometer, but with the heat index it's 116. We're going to tough it out. We're going to go to all the cool places. Might meet some of the locals, maybe with some of the tourists too. Stick around. First stop, National Museum of American History. Let's do this. It's so hot.
Yeah, we've only been here for about a half hour so far, but we're finding out real quick. All these old timey types, sweet mustaches.
Next stop, Natural History Museum, Fort Collins. I'm surprised.
This is Professor Herbert Krantz, who's a professor of anatomy at Washington State University. When he died in 2002, he decided to donate his body to the Smithsonian, along with the remains of his dog, his Irish Wolfhound.
So I thought Reed had a big head. Whew. It's the last stop. We made it. Jefferson Memorial. It's been hot all day. We've been trudging around. Can't wait to find a way to cool off. Even though he didn't have a mustache, Thomas Jefferson was perhaps one of the greatest presidents that we've ever had. And everyone knows he was quite a column enthusiast. Thomas Jefferson was known for being an intellectual. He read sometimes 13, 14 hours a day. So the question becomes, how did he find time to have sex with his slaves?
DC, what can I say? Our nation's capital, super impressive. We had a good time walking around, even though it was blazing hot. Next, we had a radio spot with People Who Hate People Radio. They do a great job. They're set up in Manassas. So check out what happened.
Hey, we made it to People Who Hate People Radio. We're hanging out drinking beers with those guys. Everything seems to be going well. I think we're wrapping up this 2-day excursion pretty well so far. Still got tomorrow in the bustling metropolis of Gloucester, and we're looking forward to that.
What shows you got? You got a tour coming up? You guys touring?
We just got back from a tour, right?
Yeah, we were out for 2 weeks, the end of May and the beginning of June. You know, Florida in May. Somebody had to do it. It was great down there. We had a blast. We were out with our buddies Groove Stain out of Atlanta, and they're great too. And
Formerly Shit Stain.
formerly Shit Stain.
Didn't work out.
It used to be shit house.
And this is our last stop. We finally made it to People Who Hate People Radio, and we had a blast. So we're here with Tyler, and Tyler, I just want to ask you a couple of questions about you being from here and everything else. What's your favorite part about living in Northern Virginia? What's the thing if you moved away you couldn't live without?
I moved away from here and moved to Richmond because it sucks here. I live in Richmond. You have to ask this guy.
Oh, hey, Eric.
Here.
This is
Ask
Eric from People Who Hate People Radio.
Ask
Why don't you
Eric.
have a seat with us?
I'm gonna just sit on my knees because
Okay.
that's where I'm used to.
That's fine.
I'm used to that.
Along with
Hello.
Yeah, Eric, what's your favorite thing about the 703?
About the 703, we talking about our Virginian area that we live in.
Yes.
I definitely love the cheese and the wine. I don't know what to say. I mean, you're making me uncomfortable.
No, it's okay. It's tough to come up with something concrete.
He loves all the hookers and blow. You know. I mean, really, in Northern Virginia, the best thing you can depend on is traffic, because that gives you a time to think about you before you go to the place where you're probably going to die.
That is a twist.
Yeah. You're headed towards your job.
The feeling of wanting to kill yourself is really what
Northern Virginia is. It is.
703 and the 202. What can I say? Northern Virginia and DC, we had a great time. Thanks to the Java. Thanks to Irresponsible for having us over. Thanks to the girl who should have peed in that sunroof. Thanks to People Who Hate People Radio. We had a great time. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, we've got a monumental hard-on for you, DC.